beauty queen, we support them.
We're not sorry. Welcome back to Daytime Live. Hey, what's the name of it?
The way them girl are nice and pretty, put full of wit.
Bookshelf?
A bookshelf in here for sure?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Find out. Now, joining us via Zoom, maybe he knows, is Mr. Kellop, who is here to tell us all about drone soccer in Jamaica, drone football.
Woo!
Welcome.
Hi, Dervan.
Hello. Thank you very much. Hi, Dr. and hi, Sunny. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, man, you come out with a big voice to them, man, Dervan. Dervan. Dervan, tell us, describe, what is drone football?
Drone football, in a nutshell, is a cutting-edge ICT sport that is played using drones in an enclosed cage in a netted arena. Drone soccer pretty much evolved or was pretty much was made in South Korea in 2016, and it has become a global phenomenon. And right now, it's taking the world by storm. And I'm proud to be, the person to bring it, to the English-speaking Caribbean as well as to Jamaica, the birthplace of, the place of my birth. And I want to see, Jamaica on the world stage at the World Cup in September 2025 in South Korea.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm really excited. So is it because you want to see us at the World Cup? Is that what inspired you to kind of lead this charge, or there's something else behind it?
There's something else behind it. So my background is in tech. I've spent over 17 and a half years in information technology, but also aside from that, I've been a commercial drone pilot for over 10 years, a licensed commercial drone pilot who also operate a drone services company in the Cayman Islands as well as in the US, and also an extension in Jamaica. But my work around drones also involves STEM and STEAM. So I run a program with Drift Enterprise, which is the company I run in Cayman. This is called Drift Enterprise. We run what is called a Drones in School program, which is where drone soccer also comes under as an ICT sport in schools, but also is open to the public as well.
What is ICT? Oh, you've said this is the second time you said ICT, and I'm not sure what is an acronym.
Oh, sorry, ICT stands for Information, Communication, and Technology. Sorry.
No, that's fine. This is why we are here to ask the questions, because you said the first time and me said,
problem. Yeah.
So no, we are very clear. I knew what it was. I just wanted you to tell Saniq, you understand what I'm saying? Just educate.
Okay.
But I mean, introducing
I'm sorry about it.
No, that's fine, man. Saniq is like that. You need to teach her stuff, you understand? But she's like a sponge, because later on she's going to find a way to use ICT. Let's see. But what were the initial reactions like when you introduced this concept, this form of soccer locally?
Since it has been introduced, and we've been getting so many hits on our Instagram page, and so many people are signing up to for the trials, and many persons are actually inquiring. I mean, since I did an interview earlier this week, and folks were reaching out. I didn't even share any contact details, and folks found us and were reaching out to say, hey, I mean, where can they come to view it? When is the trials? And so it's been very, very welcoming. And we expect it to be even more, much more, welcoming once we, announce the dates for the national trials as well as for the open demo for Jamaica.
Wow. All right. So, Dervan, based on the pictures I was just seeing on screen, I'm seeing different age ranges. I'm seeing children. I'm seeing what look like teenagers, adults. So, is it that there's no age limit to get involved in drone soccer?
That is correct, Saniq. You're spot on. There's no age limit. We start out drone soccer players from as early as 6-7 years old, and it goes all the way up to seniors. So we have in drone soccer, just to even explain it, we have what is called two classes of drone soccer. We have what is called a class 20, which uses a 20 centimeter drone soccer ball, and also what is called a class 40, which is a 40 centimeter drone soccer ball, which the more advanced players play. So pretty much in a nutshell, I would say drone soccer is for everyone and for any ability.
I love that.
I'm sure this is impacting different areas. education, of course, right across STEM, which is in science, tech, engineering, math. How do you see how this is affecting and impacting, those areas?
All right, so very good. So pretty much how it's affecting STEM and STEAM is where drone soccer, so these drone balls are not just only for flying in the cage. We can actually program and code them. So when you think about science, engineering, and technology, some of the aspects that it intertwines within the schools is that, kids are able to not only just fly these balls, but they have to learn to assemble them, repair them, code them. Oh. And so it pretty much connects back to concepts into the classroom. So overall, it's a full embodiment of not just it's a sport or it's just fun, but it also connects back to education. And from the other aspects, it's where we're also connecting it to the workforce. So like myself is an accomplished movie set drone pilot who have done, production work. But when we connect drone soccer, to the classroom as well as a leisure sport, it gives, people from all walks of life to connect with each other.
All right, so Dervon, see if you can break this down for me in like 20 seconds, right? This all sounds fascinating. Sure. Fascinating, but if you have to simplify it in terms of how it works practically, can you explain that? You have a remote, how it go?
All right, so sure. So you have a remote controller, and the drone is actually in an enclosed cage. The game is actually officiated by referees. There's referees just like a normal soccer game or a normal football game.
Right. Yeah.
And so the game is played in 3 sets, and there's 3 minutes to each set, right? So the best of 3 sets win. So the team that scores the most goal across the 3 sets actually wins the game.
Right. I see, and it's all happening in the cage. So I'm outside of the cage with the remote, controlling everything.
That is correct.
Okay, so if I lose, correct.
So you're not in the cage. You're outside of the cage controlling the drones.
Listen, if you lose,
so if me lose, there's nothing I can destroy. Everything is safe.
Everything is safe
except the remote.
Love it.
The remote.
All right, please. Where can we find you on social?
Wait, go ahead, Dervon. Quick.
Yeah, because we have like 10 seconds. Where can we find on social media? So
you can find us on Instagram at Jamaica Drone Soccer, and once you find us on Jamaica Drone Soccer, you can reach out to us. All our information is there, so definitely reach out to us on Jamaica Drone Soccer, and we'll definitely respond to the queries that are coming in, and stay tuned to the page because that's where we'll be posting the dates for the Jamaica trials and the demo coming up.
Awesome, Dervon. Thank you. This is phenomenal, amazing. Proud. Thank you for bringing it home. Yes. So we'll be supporting you and we'll be following, okay?
Most definitely. And thanks much for having me, Saniq and Doftan, and you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Anytime. I have an idea. We need to do a show where we're actually playing that game as one of the games. Make him set it up for we, Yeah, that we must do. Daytime Live, we'll be right back. Don't look at me like that. And when we come back, Coffee has a brand new music video, new look and everything. So when we come back, we have a music video from Coffee, the original Coffee with a K.